Now watch me.
Hello people, how you guys doing? Little Guy G here, and welcome back to another Payday 2 video. And in this video, I'm going to be doing the biker build. It was requested by a few people, but either way, when the character pack was about to come out, I had a little bit of an idea on how to do this. So yeah, thank you to those who suggested it for me, and yeah, we're going to hop right into it. So we're going to start off with the weapons that I'm going to be using for the build. Now, the attachments obviously are completely up to you, how you modify the weapon, to be honest. But so I haven't really unlocked everything with the this shotgun yet, or the shotgun here that I got. So yeah, you're probably telling that it's a complete shotgun build, because Rust is a shotgun user, and he's good at close quarter combat, so it's kind of like matches his style. So either way, we're going to look at the Breaker 12 gauge shotgun. I decided to mod it out with just some simple basic stuff. You could put a short barrel on it if you want for that extra concealment. I got a shark teeth nozzle at the end of it. You can put whatever you want on it, really. It doesn't really matter. It's just that this shotgun is obviously his shotgun, and it would be best suited for him. So yeah, you can definitely use the shotgun. It's really good. I did cover it in my my biker pack like little review video that I did when it came out. So yeah, you can go check that out if you want. And then also, I call this weapon the Striker. Basically, it's the Striker shotgun. But the real name for it is the Street Sweeper. This is my explosive shotgun. Now, what this is going to mean, it's going to enable me to do, is if there's a bulldozer, I can use my explosive rounds to shoot the bulldozer, switch to my more powerful shotgun, and then just destroy it. So, and it's a really high rate of fire as well, so you can just spray tons of enemies and stagger them. So that can really help me in combat. You do the same with the locomotive as well. For example, I got this locomotive here that allows me to like just it has explosive rounds, so I can just shoot the floor with it. It's basically the exact same. You don't need to use the Street Sweeper. You can use the locomotive, but I prefer to use the Street Sweeper because it is got that more rate of fire. But either way, melee is of course the chain whip, because it is part of the biker DLC, and of course throwing axes are part of the biker DLC, so we're going to be using that. Either though they are pretty fucking weird to use, like I find them really weird to use, but yeah, we're going to use them. And the perk deck of course is the biker perk deck. I maxed it out, and it's a very fucking weird perk deck to use. Explaining it is like telling a toddler how this year's economy works. Like, it literally is the most confusing thing ever. To me it is anyway. I mean, if you see it in game you kind of understand it, but explaining it is the hard bit. So I'm gonna let you just have some gameplay to show you how the biker perk deck works. It basically means every armor missing will make you regain health, basically. So if you miss 10% of armor, you regen a bit of health, and like for you and your team as well, the effect happens to your team as well, I believe. So yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, lightweight ballistic vests. We're not using doctor bags, we're using ammo bags. So now I'm going to get into the actual skills now for you guys what to use, so you guys can know what's going on. Mastermind skills here, I've got combat medic and painkillers, so I can reduce damage reduction. And my damage reduction is increased by 50%. Just some additional cable ties for if I need it, basically just extra 4 cable ties. Now we're looking at the enforcer skill tree. So this is where it's all gonna come alive, basically. I got every single shotgun skill except for overkill aced, because overkill ace is pretty fucking useless, to be honest. It applies to all the weapons, but skill must be activated using a shotgun. We're not using other weapons, so we don't need overkill ace. So just a normal overkill with a shotgun, and you'll receive a 75% damage bonus for 20 seconds. That is the shit we want, most certainly. So yeah, that is exactly what we want. I have resilience, which is basically just increasing my armor. Die hard, so when I'm interacting with things, I take less damage. And my armor is also increased by an extra 50%, sorry, 20%. Shotgun, this is really useful. So when I'm using my shotgun, if you just shoot a shield with it, they get staggered. So it's really useful for like, because shields are an absolute nightmare. And with this skill, guys, you will not need to worry about shields. This destroys shields, trust me. And I haven't aced it, but I just have Bullseye. Just to regenerate 5 armor for every successful headshot. You could change this, like you could take a fire control steady grip and then ace this. But either way, you can experiment with this build, so don't need to worry about it. This isn't like the perfect build. I mean, like, you can experiment with anything with this. Like, you could take off all of these and just whack everything into Enforcer. But to me, this is the best shit to use. It's really helped me out using this. So yeah. And then lastly, we have Iron Man, which is just like, I didn't ace it because I don't want, because Rust isn't the guy to use the massive combined tactical vest. He is the guy to just wear like a normal bit of armor, like maybe with grinder equipped, and be a tank, and that's what I'm aiming for. So he's kind of a tanky build. So Iron Man, not ace, is suitable for me. So also because the ammo pickup on the Rust shotgun is fucking terrible, we have to go with Scavenger, Bullet Storm, Extra Lead, and Fully Loaded Ace. Fully Loaded Ace gives you a chance to, it gives you 5% base chance to get a throwable from an ammo box. So, pretty decent. But even though you have Fully Loaded Ace, the pickup with the shotgun is still pretty fucking terrible. I mean, it doesn't make much difference. But either way, Technician, Steady Grip, Fire Control. And then for Ghost, I just have, just for, you know, that movement speed, Duck and Cover, Parkour. And then lastly, we have Second Wind. Nothing's in Fugitive. The second one is just then when I break out of movements, when my armor breaks, I can break out. My movement speed is increased by 30 seconds, giving me time to, like, you know, get into cover and stuff. So, guys, that is the build. I mean, that is the build. I'm going to show you some gameplay with it now, and just tell you guys how I feel about the build, how it works in game. So, yeah, you guys can let me know in the comments how you feel about this build as well. And if you guys have any other builds, leave them down below. For those who have suggested builds, yeah, I'm working on them. I've been really busy recently, so I'm trying to get around to them now. Currently making a sniper build as we speak. So yeah, enjoy the gameplay, guys, and yeah, let's talk about this build. This is my favourite part of the video, guys. Getting to talk about the build a bit more, show you how it works. See some gameplay on screen now. Just switch between the two shotguns at play. You see the stagger ability, managing to knock the shield back. It's such a useful skill. Just to knock the shields back with one bullet, and the second one just to get behind them and shoot them in the back, kill them. Later on, I do take on Captain Winters by myself, which is also an awesome thing. Like, if you need someone to take down Captain Winters solo, this is an awesome build to do it with, because you're tanky. And with these shotgun skills and the explosive shotgun, it's so powerful against the shield. You can just get behind them and just spray them. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, sorry about me sniffing. I've got a massive cold, by the way, guys. But yeah. So do I enjoy this build? Absolutely. I enjoy every build that I use because they're all really, really good. But this does come with a cost. Firstly, you don't have Inspire. So if you're one of those guys who is going to be running around and surviving long, fair enough. But if you're going to be someone who's going to help the team out a lot by inspiring them and reviving them and shit, you're not going to be that kind of guy. So you need to kind of keep in mind, like, I was just running out and demonstrating the Biker perk deck at the moment here. Just running out like a lunatic and just absolutely killing all of the coppers. But ultimately, to be honest with you, you need to kind of stay with your team. Otherwise, you will go down. You see I'm going down. I will go down eventually in this video. But, yeah. With the Biker perk deck, it doesn't really help much. I mean, you might as well, if you're running this kind of build, go with either Ex-President or Grinder. Because Ex-President and Grinder are both... You see, someone asked me to compare Ex-President and Grinder. They're two completely different things. They have the same motives. But ultimately, they are both good as one another. And one is better, like, one thing than another. And one beats another thing than another. You know what I mean? So you can't really compare the two that much. You need to kind of, like, think about, you know, how long your survivability is. And, taking out bulldozers like they're nothing as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to show you really quick, just me taking out Captain Winters now. absolutely crazy. Like, it just destroyed him. Like, all my teammates just sat in the building, pissing about. And I was like, you know what, no, Captain Winters is there. I'm going to try and defeat him. And I took him on single-handedly. And to be honest with you, didn't even break a sweat. Didn't break a sweat. He's super easy to take out by yourself. All my teammates were just being dicks, just camping in the building. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to be the guy who's going to go and take out Captain Winters. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have got this, boys. So yeah, that's exactly what I did. And for someone who, you know, if you're a team that needs a lot of damage, if you need to do a lot of damage, then this is definitely a good build for someone who can do a lot of damage to the enemy. So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. That's all I need to say about this build. It's super freaking fun to use. Very helpful if you're a team that needs a damage player. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, and goodbye.